playing defense, playing not load manage. You should be the one saying, we get paid a lot of money to play this game basketball. Everybody should show up and play the game. Everybody should show up and be at the games. There's no reason to be taking the day off. There's no reason not to play back-to-backs. Like, you should be the voice of the players. But instead, you're the voice of player empowerment, meaning when the going gets tough, I want to get traded. When the going gets tough, let's go to this super team. You got to be the one to make the league better. The problem is, everyone says how much LeBron has done for the league. I never look at what he's done to destroy the league, what he's done to hurt the league. And there's a lot he's done to hurt the league, and a lot of people don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe they told me that I would never make it? Now we smiling in their faces, smiling in their faces.
Now, when it comes to the sports media world, there's not too many built like my man Charles Barkley. You see, a lot of these dudes, they get bought. What I mean by that is that their opinion is bought, meaning they don't really believe what they say, but they say the things they say because they were paid to say it. Now, I'm telling you, man, Charles Barkley is a rare breed. And that's why I'm happy ESPN picked up the show because, man, Ernie, Kenny, Shaq, and Charles, man, them dudes did a lot for basketball when it comes to commentary, when it comes to basketball shows. It's probably the best basketball show ever. Anyhow, for today's video, what we got to discuss is something that I feel like was, it didn't get too much headlines, but it's something I feel like when it comes to debates, man, I just like to talk about it. So I came across a clip while I was browsing the internet. And it was Charles Barkley speaking about his opinion on who's the GOAT and mostly just how he ranks Kobe, LeBron, and Michael Jordan, since typically those are the people everybody has as their GOATs. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the clip and stay tuned for my take because we're going to get into what I got to say. Let's get into today's video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe so you can see the next video I drop and continue to support the channel.
You were asked backstage, LeBron, Michael, that's a debate, goes on forever. You played in the Michael era, but you have a lot of respect for LeBron. But isn't it hard to judge one player from one era to another?
Yeah, it always is. And I love LeBron. I think LeBron's a really, really nice man and a great player. The difference between Michael and Kobe and LeBron, those two guys will kill your ass. That doesn't make one way different than one way right or wrong. Michael and Kobe, them dudes, they in my opinion, they were dangerous. They gonna win obsessively. They don't care about you or your feelings. And LeBron, I think he's a great, great player, but I think he's a nice guy. I don't think many people walk around in our generation saying, man, that Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant's are nice guys. Those words were not spoken, but they're all great. I just said, in my opinion, that guy's gonna win no matter what. I've said that, I says, those are three best players I've probably ever seen. But I said, but those two are different. They're going to win no matter what. They're not worried about it. Like Kobe didn't talk to his teammates. That's been like, no, we can't be friends. We work together and we're not friends. That was one of the things. And obviously you see in Michael's documentary, he didn't make a lot of friends on the team. But and like I say, I don't think, I try not to judge which way is right or wrong, but I'm just telling you the difference in their personalities.
Now, killer instinct and mentality. Jordan and Kobe are known for their ruthless competitiveness. There's a killer instinct, a relentless desire to dominate opponents, score. And LeBron is, just known for being passive and team-oriented, clutch moments. I want to be liked. I want to be friendly. I want to be your buddy. Let's go play. Hey, you want to go team up over here? Let's go. Come on, we can win some rings, man. It'll help our legacy. Yeah, come over here. Follow me. That mentality is shared amongst everybody in the NBA now because this man is the face of the league. When you're the face of the league, you represent the NBA in its entirety, and that influences the younger generation that comes beneath you. And if you on that type of time, best believe the whole league gonna be passive. The whole league ain't gonna feel like trying. The whole league gonna wanna team up. Now, both Kobe and Michael Jordan have hit numerous game winners. They thrived in late game situations. Critics say LeBron has occasionally deferred to teammates. And he shied away from taking big shots. Now you can go look at stats and be like, oh, well, Jordan is 9 for 18 on go-ahead shots, and Kobe is 7 for 28, and LeBron is 6 for 17. But the problem is, you go look at how many times they play games compared to how many times LeBron played games, and Kobe and Jordan. LeBron has played the most games. So he's been in these situations a lot more than the other two. So they only take 17 shots. Goes to show you this man has been and will continue to be passive in big game situations. And I don't care about statistics when it comes to big game situations. You can miss big shots that are hard to take. It takes guts to take them damn shots. And that man don't really like to take them damn shots. Now, when we talk about these players, one thing we got to realize too is the team loyalty. Kobe played all 20 seasons with the Lakers. Jordan played for 2 teams, of course, but everybody knows when Jordan retired and he went to the Wizards, it was basically all about the Bulls, man. And nobody cares about his 2 or 3 years he played with the Wizards. No one needs to talk about it. The only people that I do see talk about it are the LeBron sycophants that want to make it seem like, well, LeBron is 40 and look what he's doing. LeBron's playing with Luka and AD. Okay? Michael Jordan played with Kwame Brown, Richard Hamilton. Not a knock to those guys. I'm just saying there were superstar players versus role players. And I love Kwame Brown. It's not a knock to you at all, my brother. And that's why Kobe and Jordan's legacies feel more organic. It's homegrown. LeBron's rings feel like super teams engaged with, trying to team up and engage with people just wanting to find the next big team to run to when things get hard, like what Pat Riley said.
Is hard. And you got to stay together if you got the guts and you don't find the first door and run out of it if you have an opportunity.
They find the next door as soon as things get hard and want to run out of that door. Jordan created the blueprint for global superstardom in basketball. Literally, took the NBA globally. Now, Kobe has this Mamba mentality, right? It's almost like a philosophy and a way of life. LeBron's an icon in his way, but many believe he lacks the same mystique. You know the aura they talk about, these young boys talk about aura? LeBron don't have the same aura as Kobe and Jordan. He just don't have it. There's a mythical quality of MJ and Kobe. And LeBron, despite how great he is, it just doesn't quite live up to the same height. Now, we even look at the offensive arsenals, like Jordan and Kobe are often praised, right? Because they have refined offensive moves, mid-range mastery, footwork, post-up skills. LeBron is physically dominant. He doesn't have much skills. His shooting ability is not on the same, level on like a Kevin Durant, Michael Jordan, a Kobe, you know what I'm saying? A Carmelo Anthony, a Steph Curry. These guys like Tracy McGrady, scoring players, Kyrie Irving, they have a better touch when shooting the basketball compared to LeBron James. And not to mention defense. Jordan, 9-time All-NBA defense. Kobe, 10-time All-NBA defense. LeBron James, 6 times. And the whole LeBron can guard 1 through 5 is a narrative that continues to keep showing up. And if you really look at what happened when he played, and you see the games, I never seen LeBron sit there and lock up somebody like that. I think he's able to guard somebody, meaning he can physically be there, but it doesn't mean that he's a ball stopper. I don't sit there and say LeBron's going to sit in a chair, because LeBron's a good shot blocker. He's not a good perimeter defender. And I think people get that confused. Yeah, his height can help, but let's not forget and let's not confuse the two. You're a great shot blocker, not a perimeter defender. And if you were, maybe things would be a little different. But when it's all said and done, when we look, at the totality of these people's careers, I think the problem we're going to have is that we're going to look at LeBron James a lot differently than we look at Kobe and Michael Jordan. And the reason why is because the way they left the league. When Kobe retired from the NBA in 2016, look at that season. Look at the dunk contest. Look at the All-Star game. Look at his last game. Look at that year in the playoffs. That was part of the last best basketball season we had was 2016. And that was the last time Kobe Bryant played in the NBA. The last time Michael Jordan played in the NBA, he left in 2003, left the league to Kobe, Shaq, KG, Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, Allen Iverson. The league was in great shape. The Lakers were three-peating. It was an amazing time for basketball. When LeBron retires in the next couple of years, the NBA's ratings are going to plummet. They continue to decline. The All-Star game is unwatchable. The association is just not in a good place. Adam Silver is a lot to blame with it too, but I also blame the elder players like LeBron James. The ones who are in the league is supposed to be leaders. The ones that are supposed to be the ones pushing forward the envelope of basketball. Trying hard, playing defense, playing not load manage. You should be the one saying, we get paid a lot of money to play this game basketball. Everybody should show up and play the game. Everybody should show up and be at the games. There's no reason to be taking the day off. There's no reason not to play back-to-back. So you should be the voice of the players. But instead, you're the voice of player empowerment, meaning when the going gets tough, I want to get traded. When the going gets tough, let's go to this super team. You got to be the one to make the league better. The problem is, everyone says how much LeBron has done for the league. And they never look at what he's done to destroy the league, what he's done to hurt the league. And there's a lot he's done to hurt the league, and a lot of people don't want to talk about that. Because it hurts, maybe it's uncomfortable. But that's all I got to say. My name is Tyler Rose. This is Tyler Rose TV. What you think about Charles Barkley's statement on raking these three?